Junior tore out. The other kids will be so jealous, at least the ones you don't blow away first. It's got more firepower than you can shake a third world dictatorship at. That may sound stylish. If you ask me, they really need ladies' touch. And no offense, your friend, but the AI use a few
Spy Hunter was one of the games that really grabbed me. There were only a few games back then that you really pumped quarters into, and Spy Hunter was one of those.
No, at the time that I played the game, I didn't know what a successful video game was. I just knew what video games I liked, and that was one of the ones that I remember in college as being a game that I had really gotten into.
Spy Hunter was something that, at that particular moment in time, I had a tremendous amount of passion for. I can visualize, the plane trip from Tokyo back, thinking, okay, I've got to make this car game. It just seemed like a real natural thing. Let's do a car game. Let's make it a car with weapons.
I think what really grabs me about Spy Hunter is the music.
Whenever you got weapons, you got music, and when the Peter Gunn theme ran out, you'd get these riffs. And so, if you've ever seen a really good Spy Hunter player, he gets a lot of these jazz riffs that go in between, that hook together the Peter Gunn theme. The G6155 CIA prototype interceptor was the name of the car, and it was my initial and my birthday, 6155. It was a difficult exercise to determine what this car was going to look like, but the biggest frustration was that in a top view driving game with two 32 by 32 pixel picture blocks stacked together to represent this car, forget about it. It's a white blob with some stripes.
One of the things that people really love about the game is your ability to transform into different vehicles.
In something like a vehicle, if that vehicle is going to transform, I want the transformation to be feasible.
To me, one of the coolest things was getting into the weapons van to reload.
If you run out of ammunition, I need a real event that's going to replenish your ammunition.
It offered you this unlimited experience where you could just keep going and keep going, and it never really felt like it finished, which was totally unique for its time. And Spy Hunter had this wonderful sit-down, very large cabinet that would really consume the player, and the controls were good. It had a very futuristic type steering wheel control mechanism.
And when I was doing the controls, I sculpted those grips that became, now they've been used on a bazillion games. They're sort of a coin-op industry standard.
To me, Spy Hunter was a special game because it had a completely different play mechanic that was real.
Welcome, Agent. I am Leone version 2.1. Time to begin your training. Press the A button to accelerate. stick to steer your vehicle.